Ladies and gentlemen, head coach Troy G. Ward.
Sometimes the best, prescription for a losing streak is playing a last place team. Do you think your team would have had this success against any team, or was Utica a special case?
No, I think we would have hung in there with most teams tonight. I thought we just had looked like we were more rested. I thought we just had better energy than we did the tail end of last week. We played with 12 forwards. So those things helped us, and then mainly just got some rest. As regards to Utica, they're a good team. They beat us 6 straight. 3 of them in overtime. We've had our moments against them early in the year when we were in Utica, but it's a team that's won a lot of games of late and come back and been a 500 team, which I think they were 0-10 maybe at one time. So they're a good hockey team, and their goaltending is solid, and I just thought we played pretty well.
How important is it other than Max coming back into the lineup, this is the team that started the losing streak and they were able to end it. How important is it to that dressing room?
Well, it's really important. I mean, it's, I thought it was just critical that we had good energy, and the energy would then hopefully transfer into something that was more manageable than what we played like of late. And the energy really helped us. And for this group to win, as you mentioned, that's important, because I don't know if the group's really going to change that much. We'd be banking on something to happen in Calgary and they were to get healthy or things like that. So we don't have any time to wait for that. I mean, this is the group we have right now, and we've got to understand that. And, so I think it was really critical based on some rest and just based on getting 12 forwards, even though we put a couple of new forwards in there today. It really helped us.
Olivier didn't make it through the last 2 starts. What did you notice just from him, just in terms of differences in his play that made him more successful this evening?
Well, I just thought the puck looked really big to him all night long. I thought he really saw the puck well. I thought he tracked it really well. I think one of the changes in his game was I thought he was just in better position overall from the red line in. I felt he was really ready for shots. He wasn't caught off guard by anything. I thought his movements, and he was set. And again, same thing with him. I just think he got some rest and got a chance to have a couple of days off and get himself going again. And then we had a couple of decent days of practice. I don't think the recipe was much different for him. I think we did a good job of keeping pucks to the outside for the most part. When they did get internal on us, I thought he made some really good saves. But again, I thought he was always set. It wasn't a scramble a lot for him. So there's a young man that's developing at this level and wants to make a name for himself and wants to stay. And this is one of these things where you want to give players the opportunity to grow their game and get a chance to make themselves good pros. And he took the advantage of it tonight.
Troy, a lot of your guys' goals and chances came from down low. The Comets defensemen kind of had trouble containing you guys down low. Was that something that you guys identified in film as something that you might be able to exploit this team?
Well, we felt we could get the puck down low on them. We felt that we could play in what we call the IZO. We felt we could play down in there. Although I would tell you in the series so far this year, we keep a lot of stats and we understand our system play. Their play down low has been equally as good to ours, and they've just been rewarded more for theirs. And I thought today was, even though it was a different group than we played them here, a month ago or whatever it was, a little over a month ago. But I just thought we had a little bit. We were just bigger and stronger on the walls than we have been in the past, and that gave us a little bit of confidence, I thought, early. And then as the game wore on, we did a better job of staying over pucks. But we did feel we could get down there and play down there, and I think they felt the same way, though, to be quite honest with you. But we did get some pucks around the net. I thought their goalie was good, and we had some really good looks. And we just didn't capitalize on them at a time maybe in the game when we could have made it a little bit more, opened it up a little bit, so to speak.
Do you think it means a little bit more to the guys, or is it a little bit sweeter that you guys ended the losing streak against Utica, a team that, Canucks affiliate, local here?
No, I don't know. I think it was just at a point in there they just wanted to get it over with. It happened to be Utica tonight, and it just happened to be, like I said, and I don't mean to be a broken record about it, we just were rested. We were just a different team. We had some energy, and we didn't give up a lot at times. And when we did, I thought Wazzy was there. To Dan's comment, I thought he was really good, but I always thought he was set. I think it worked out to be that particular team, but I really felt, going back to the first question, I don't know if we will beat every team that came in here tonight, but I thought we would have played a lot better, in general, even against Rapids or Texas or, Chicago. That would have, I don't know what the outcome would have been, but I think they would have said, wow, they're coming and they're going to stay aggressive on us, and I thought we did that for the most part.
Troy, you guys went out and signed Garnett Hathaway. What do you know about the kid? What does he bring to the table?
I don't know a thing, to be honest with you. I don't know much about him. I know that he went to Brown University. I know that he's a decent-sized kid. We're just at that point where we're talking about black aces now. We're talking about players that'll come into Calgary. As Calgary continues to experiment with our players and bring them up and take looks at them, and we're going to continue to now grow our market and develop. The bottom line is still we have to develop players, and everybody is very aware that we want to win and we want to be in the playoffs, and we understand that. But development is first and foremost, and it always is, and winning is second. And so I think the young Hathaway young man is one of those puzzles that we got to get in here and find out if he can do it. It's kind of like the Davies experiment. In all fairness to, I think Dean Arsene and John Ramage, both of those guys could have played tonight. They've both been playing really well for us. Dean Arsene's been great. He's our leader. But in the development process, developing players, we've left Davies up top all winter to gain some experience, and he's here and we're playing him right now because I want to see what he has, and we have to see for the future of our organization where he stands. So we're going to try and stay with that. I think that's really important, and Hathaway will fit into that. He obviously won't play tomorrow. We're hoping to get him here tomorrow, but he'll join us on the road trip.
And Connolly gets a goal for you guys, a big one there at the end of the second. Are you looking for some more offense from him, or is he going to be playing a different role, more or less, for the team?
No, he started on the fourth line tonight. If we had a fourth line, I don't know if we had any real true chemistry. We didn't have a lot of guys. We had Jonesy a little bit this week, and then all of a sudden Jonesy wasn't going to play, and Sven we were hoping would turn the corner. Sven didn't turn the corner, so we didn't really have a lot of chemistry going into, I thought, the game tonight. We just said we'll let it unfold during the game, and how it worked out for Brendan was that Brendan, I thought, had great legs. I just thought he had really good legs in the first, but he only got 3 shifts. And so I noticed, I thought, he was playing more like a thoroughbred, like we want to play. We want to play fast. And Trupper wasn't necessarily playing poorly, in my opinion. He just didn't have, I thought, the energy in his legs. So I made the switch early in the second there to put Conley out on that power play, took Trupp off, and then gave Conley the rest of the game on the left wing with Streeter. And I just liked his energy tonight, and he obviously got a big goal, and it worked out for us. But I just felt that he can contribute. He wants to contribute. We got a lot of guys right now that are in a position that they need this experience and they need to play well. I mean, regardless of whether we win, lose, or draw, there's a lot at stake here. There's a lot at stake for our veterans that are down from the NHL that are looking to get found out that they still have game. And there's a lot of guys up from Alaska that need to play well right now for us. And I think Brendan's in that posture, and he wants to play well. So I was glad about his response. I was happy for him.
Last question? Great. Thanks, Coach.
Yep.